Why so few Americans know what Juneteenth represents?
It's interesting, Nicole, if you think about it, so many of the holidays we celebrate for many people don't mean what they originally intended to mean, right? Christmas, Easter, no longer about Jesus. Thanksgiving is now about turkeys. Labor Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July are now about cookouts. So we wanted to ask the question, first, how do we make sure people know what Juneteenth is all about? And second, how do we maintain that meaning?
I just learned about it maybe 3 or 4 years ago. It wasn't taught about in school, didn't even mention it.
Many people you ask about Juneteenth will have the same answer.
I did not know about Juneteenth as a black woman until a couple of years ago, so I think that's a disservice.
I'm glad to see the federal government catch up with us.
Juneteenth became a state holiday last year and a national holiday this week.
We'll force a reflection and a conversation about that stain and about that time, and demand that we all recognize it, accept it, and work to right the terrible wrong that was done to so many.
But reflection is one thing. Teaching the actual history is another.
June 19th is Freedom Day for us because folks in Texas got the word late about the Emancipation Proclamation. But that Emancipation Proclamation only freed enslaved folks in Confederate states, not everyone in the United States. It would take the 13th Amendment to get there.
Mayor Janey says that has to be taught in schools.
We need to make sure that our curriculum in our schools reflects a history and lifts up the stories of so many folks. And it's not just Black Americans, it's Asian Americans, it's Latino Americans, and certainly the indigenous folks.
The hope here is we hold on to the meaning behind Juneteenth and don't transform it into a holiday for businesses to offer sales.
I know people like to commodify things and all that, but I think this is one of the holidays that really has to stay pure.
So how do we keep it pure? Well, organizers here say they want to have this event that was held tonight yearly. They said having this event and all the other events that we're going to see throughout town tomorrow, having them every year will keep it at the top of mind, and Nicole will help keep the main thing the main thing.
And Wale, I know you spoke with a lot of people tonight, but not everyone necessarily agreed with celebrating Juneteenth. So why is that?
Yeah, well, because of the painful history, many people will like to use the word commemorate the holiday instead of celebrating the holiday. And then there's other people who will tell you they're grateful and appreciative of the symbolic gesture of making this a national holiday. But more than that, they want to see policies in place that will close the health gap, close the wealth gap, close the incarceration gap, and so many other gaps that we have in our society. Nicole?
All right, Wale, Ali, you're reporting for us tonight.